Alright, I wanted to make a little video of what I've done so far. This is a 69 Buick Skylark convertible. Been posting a build thread on V8 Buick in the members rides section, so I thought I'd make a little video. Pictures are great, but I think video is always a little better. So the frame, when I got this, it was in pretty good shape. It had normal surface rust. There was a little bit of pitting, as you can see up in here. But I took it, got it media blasted, and had the guys there shoot it with an epoxy primer so I could get it home without rusting. And then I got it home and I shot it with some, I guess the color is called gunmetal gray metallic. Just something different. I didn't want to shoot it in black, like a satin black finish like it came from the factory. This isn't a Conqueror's restoration at all, so I wanted to just kind of do my own thing, do what I wanted on it. And not a show car, just a car I'm going to put together, just take it out, have fun, beat the shit out of it. So I painted it a different color. I like it. It's a little different than your normal everyday black. So some guys will fill in the little pits where there was some scaly rust like in here, but like I said, this isn't a Concourse restoration, so I'm not too worried about it. I just wanted a nice clean frame that looked pretty good, and I think I got it. So we'll start at the back. Standard Buick 8.2 rear end. It is a posi rear end, although what does suck, it is just highway gears. So I think they're only like 273s, but I'll work on that. Obviously media blasted the rear end. The axle tubes I sprayed with Eastwood. Makes a paint called ceramic chassis black. This is the satin finish. The stuff is amazing. It's extremely durable, reasonably priced, and it comes out really nice. I really like it. I painted obviously the axle tubes this color, the cover, and I'll show you the front. I painted some of the front steering components with it also. The center section is just painted the same as the frame, that gunmetal gray metallic. I wanted to kind of give the car a lower stance, not scraping the ground, but just lower it by a couple inches, give it a little more aggressive look. So on the front and back has Beltec 2-inch drop coil springs. I haven't bought the rear shocks yet, but those are going to be the same as the front, which is the QA1 Stalker Stars. New upper and lower control arms on the rear. These are made by UMI Performance. They are excellent company. They make very nice stuff. These are obviously the upper non-adjustables. Hoping I can get away with not having to have the adjustables, but since this is a 2-inch drop, once it's all back together, I may end up having to get adjustables to keep the pinion angle where I need it. But all poly bushings. I bought all new grade 8 hardware to bolt everything up. I bought put a new rear sway bar on it, also by UMI. Obviously the lower control arms. I also there's a member on V8 Buick who was selling some reinforcement bars. These are black, obviously not red. These are actually Hotchkiss instead of UMI's, but I got a good deal on them, so what the hell. Rear end, like I say, the rear end's not quite complete. It's all painted and everything, but I still need the posi section put back in. I media blasted the axles and painted those. Went through all the bolts, spent quite a bit of time on the wire wheel cleaning stuff up, but still needs bearings. Up front, the whole front suspension's been gone through, like the back. I originally was going to use the stock upper and lower control arms, only because tubular control arms cost an arm and a leg. So I decided to put my money elsewhere and just go with the stock stamped steel upper and lower control arms. But by accident, I found a company that had a set on sale that I couldn't pass up. So I went ahead and bought them. They're very nice. They're not Hotchkiss, they're not UMI and Global West or any of them, the other big names. They're actually probably Chinese. But they're not TIG weld, they're MIG welded, but it is all DOM steel. The welds don't look as nice as a TIG weld, but they are good welds, so I'm not worried about it. I had them put in Spicer U-joints, or I'm sorry, Spicer tie rods, because originally they would have came with junk Chinese ones, and I definitely felt necessary to change that. So got some good tie rods, upper and lowers, or ball joints, I mean, sorry. Like the back, although it's kind of hard to see, like the back, I put in 2-inch lowering coil springs from Beltec. Real nice stuff. And like I said, those are QA1 Stalker Star shocks. Very nice shock. Disc brakes, there's a disc brake conversion on here. Just standard 11-inch GM rotors. These are cross-drilled and slotted though. The guy I bought the car off of already had those, so that saved a little coin. All I did was clean everything up and paint it. I painted the calipers. Again, all new bolts, all new hardware through there. There's all new grade 8 hardware here. In here, here's new hardware holding the lower control arms, so all of it's new. I also bought a new steering, all new steering components from Performance Suspension Technologies, PST. They obviously come all bare steel, but I cleaned them up and I painted them with the Eastwood ceramic chassis black, as I was talking about on the rear end. Stuff is just excellent, and it wears very well. I'm very, very impressed with it. It all went on nice. It all fits great. I don't have any complaints about that stuff. So their stuff's usually pretty good. The steering box. I had been reading on V8 Buick. Everybody was talking about Chip at Power Steering Services and the work he does on these steering boxes and power steering pumps. So I gave him a try, sent him my steering box. He had it for 2 months, but it's a work of art. He did an excellent job. I had him do the 12.7 to 1 fast ratio conversion. I got his extreme detailing, which is nice. Just, you get new bolts, they kind of stand out. He just polishes up the aluminum covers here and here, and shoots a clear coat on them, I believe. You get the little sticker on there like from the factory, but it's just nice versus just all being painted black. New rag joint, that's like 80 bucks, but got some money in that steering box, but it's brand new, and I have yet to hear one bad thing about Chip at Power Steering Services. So real nice. I just got this back about a week ago actually, and got it temporarily bolted on. I'm trying to find the right bolts for it, but I haven't got them yet. So I've been working on also a lot of the brackets, just odds and ends brackets, like the bumper brackets. I've got that side, the driver's side, and this passenger side. Had them all media blasted, and then I brought them home and epoxy primered them, and also shot these with the Eastwood ceramic chassis black. Just, I can't say enough about how good that stuff is. Although this one is bent, which I didn't realize it till I got it on here. It is bent, and as you can see, this is off. This piece should come straight out more, so that this piece is straight also. So I'm actually looking for another one of these that I can get painted up. All the original bolts. I did the little inside pieces too, obviously. There's some new hardware here. I like to use a lot of the original hardware if I can. Like I said, I spent hours on that wire wheel cleaning everything up. Passenger side's the same, except it's not bent. What I like to do is, just for more detail, is I'll clean up all these bolts, get all the rust and corrosion off, and then if I'm bolting on something that's a darker color, like these brackets that are black, I will not paint the bolt. I will clean it all up so it's just its natural steel, steel color, and then I just shoot some clear coat over it so that it doesn't corrode or oxidize, just for a little more detail. And then on something a lighter color like this is a good instance, or a good example. This is a lighter color. These bolts are black, so that they stand out against the lighter, piece that you're bolting onto. Just gives another little, this is another detail, I guess. Just something I like to do. I like details. It's all about the little details. That's what sets a good car apart from a great car. But right now, I'm kind of in limbo. The frame's pretty much done. I currently have a big block 455 that's going to go in here. It's going to sit right there. I just found some big block frame pads that need to be mounted right here. That will hold the 455. The 455 is at the machine shop right now, getting an attitude adjustment. It's getting bored out. Got some forged pistons, and I'm going to use stock crank. Rods are getting reconditioned, and what else? Cleaned, all that crap. So I will make another video when I get the block back from the machinist, and I'll go over some of the things that I've done to the block and where we're at with the block. So hope you enjoyed the video. It's my first one, so take it easy on me. I'll see you guys later. See you in the next one.